Hi everyone, this is the guest walkthrough for July 18th. I'm Philip Newman, and this is not normally my day, but Bill and I swapped. So I'm solving a clover puzzle today. This is called Very Little Ouroboros, and you might remember from a few days ago I did a mini Sudoku pillar with 4 connected 6x6 grids. Clover did the same, but she decided to make a little loop out of them. But we have 3 different variants in these grids. So we're going to have normal 6x6 rules in each grid, 1 to 6 in each row, column, and 2x3 region. And there's some overlapping here. So these 4 cells are part of this grid and this region, but they're also part of this grid down here and this region. And obviously they're going to have the same digits in those cells. We have arrows. The digits along an arrow sum to the total in the circle. Digits can repeat if allowed. I don't believe they're allowed in these. These cells are in the same box, for example. We have Thermo. Digits along thermometers must strictly increase from bulb to tip. So this cell is bigger than this cell. This cell is bigger than both, and so on. And consecutive pairs. Digits separated by a white dot must be consecutive. And those are the rules. And I think we're going to start in the top box because we have a couple of given digits. And what can this sum be if we already have a 5 on it? Well, the biggest digit we can put in the grid is 6, so this is a 1. And then to make 6 in 3 cells, we need 1, 2, 3. The only other way to make 6 in 2 cells is 2, 4, and we have a 4 there. So these are going to be a 3, 6 pair. Now, this can be 1 or 2 to make 5 or 6. However, we again have a 3-cell arrow here. The lowest this can be is 1, 2, 3, summed to 6. So this has to be a 6. This is a 2. And again, there are 2 ways to make 6 in 2 cells. So this has to be 1, 5, and this is another 3, 6 pair. Now to complete these rows, we need 4 and 5, and we can resolve those from the given digits. And we're going to have 2 and 3 left over here, 1 and 3 left over here. That's not 1. That's not 2. Is there anything else obvious to do? We have 1, 2, 3 here, so we can finish 4, 5 in this region. So it is 6 up here somewhere. And so where does 5 go in this column? It goes there. Where does 4 go? It goes here. So this is 1, 3, 6. These can be anything right now. So I suspect in this puzzle we're going to have to work around the grid and get more information before we can finish off any one grid. So we have Thermo here. So this has to be bigger, but it can't be too big. So the biggest we can make this is 4, 5, 6, like this. But we can't even do 4 because there's 4 in the box. So actually this has to be 3. So that's not 3. That's not 2 now. It's 1, 3, or 6. So where does 2 go in this column? It goes here, 3 there, 1 there, 3 there, 2. The 3 in the box. The 3 in this box. And this is actually going to finish this grid, I suspect. Yeah. Okay. So we still need an increase from the 3. We could have 4, could have a 5 here, but there is a 6 here, so that's actually going to force that. That's 1, that's 1. These are 2, 3, and 6. Okay, this can't be 1, so this is at least 2, 3, 4, 5. This actually can't be 4, so it's at least 5. And that's going to get us to the maximum here. So this is 2 or 3, this is 3 or 4. Alright, this way, these are all 4 cell, so we've had some other restrictions here, but in general, if you have a 4-cell thermo in a 6x6, you have 2 degrees of freedom, which means 3 possible candidates. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, like that. That will get you to the minimums and maximums, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 5, 4, 3. Here we have a 4 and a 2, so that's a 3. That's going to reduce our possibilities. Since we can't have a 3 here, we can't have a 4 here, and we can't have a 5 either, so that's 6. Alright, we need a 1 or 5 here, and there's a 5 in the row, so that resolves that. We need a 4 or 5 here. That 4 resolves 3 and 2. We need a 1 and a 4. We're making steady progress here. Now again, this can be 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, etc., but we have 1 and 3 here. So now this can be 3 or 4, but there's a 4 in the column. This can be 4 or 5, but there's a 5, and this is 5 or 6. This can't be 1, so this is, which makes this a 3. This is 5 or 6. This is 2. The 3 looks up 2, 6, 3. This is 5 or 6. This is 5 or 6. So we've got a little deadly pattern in this grid, which will resolve over here, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and look at this, since we have the 5, 6 pair. So this has to be a run of 1, 2, 3, 4 in one direction or the other. We don't know which way it goes. So the 1 and the 4 go on the ends. These are 2 and 3. These are 2 and 4. And I don't know that we can do much more right there yet. Yeah, so let's come over here to this thermo. Again, we have a 4-cell thermo here, so this is 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. We have 3, 5 in the box, so that's a 4, and this can't be 3, so that's 2, 1. This can't be 4 or 6 now, so it's 5. This is a 1 to finish the box. This now can't be 1, 2, or 3, so it's at least 4, and that's what it has to be able to complete this thermo. These are 3 or 6, and the 6 can't go on the bulb. And then this has to be bigger than 3, but is not 5 or 6. So we have a 1, 3 pair, 2, 5, 6. This can't be 2 because it's on the end of a 3-cell thermo. 5 and 6 actually, just place the 2 there. These are 1 and 3. These are 2 and 6. These are 1 and 5. These are 3 and 4. So 3 and 4, 1 and 2. I think we probably need to look over here now. Maybe some way to resolve this, but we'll come back to it. So if this is a 1, we have to go up. So 2, 3, 4. If this is a 5, we have to go down. 4, 3, 2. So this is always a 3, and that 3 places 2, 3, and 1, 4 to give us our run here. So we're going to have a 1 down here, a 2 here, 4 here. 3 has to go here. So now this is 2 or 4 to go next to the 3, and that gives us a 2, 4 pair. That's going to place this 4. These are 5, 6. These are 5, 6. Or 1, 5, and 6. This has to be 6. It's the only thing left in the column. So this is 5 to go next to it, and that is going to resolve a lot of this. Okay, these are 2 and 6 now. We know the order from this 6. These are 1 and 5. We know the order from the 5. This is 3. This is 1. It's the last place in the box. And we have the 3, 4 looking down, so this is 2, 4, 2. And that makes that a 1 because it's consecutive. This is 5. 4 here. The 5 looks over for 6, 5, 6, and 2, 4, 2, 4, 3. That one's finished. And now the 3 is going to look over 1, 3. So now that this is a 3, this has to be at least 4, but it can't be 5. We have 2 or 6 here. This can't be 2 though because we already have a 1 in the box, so we can't put it in the bulb. This is 6, 5, 6. This is 2 and 6. We need a 5 and a 2. We need a 2 and a 1. We need a 1 and a 3, 3 and a 4. And to finish off, we can come back over here and finish that. And that is the solution. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's a little different from the Sudoku pillar in that we don't have a clear starting grid that is going to be totally complete before we move on to the next one. We did have a clear starting grid, but we had to use some information from the other boxes to finish it. But that all flowed very nicely, as you would expect from a clover puzzle. So, hope you enjoyed that. Let us know how you did in the comments, and I will see you on my normal day next week in a few days.